everyone. Welcome to my vlog. I believe this is the third vlog. Hopefully, the audio will be better than the last two videos. Fingers crossed. So, today we're going to be talking about, I'm going to be talking about Mindy Project, Sons of Anarchy, Haven, and the new show Z Nation. Okay, first, let's talk about the Mindy Project. Now, I love the Mindy Project. It's one of the few comedies I watch. I don't watch a lot of comedies. Most of the shows I watch are either very dramatic or consist of some form of supernatural sci-fi horror thing. So when I find a comedy that I really enjoy, I hold on to it for dear life because I don't watch them very often. This was the season 3 premiere. Yeah. Season 3, episode 1, and it was called We're a Couple Now Haters. I love Mindy Lahiri. Yeah, the character Mindy Lahiri, played by Mindy Kaling. I think Mindy Kaling is hilarious and gorgeous and intelligent, and I love her. She's awesome. She's amazing. In this episode, we saw, the relationship that developed from season 1 to now with her and Danny, and I'm really curious to see what's going to happen between Mindy and Danny throughout the rest of this season. The whole episode was hilarious, but the piece de resistance was when it was revealed that Danny was a stripper. Now I was like, have several seats. What? And when it was all revealed that Danny's a stripper and blah, blah, blah. But then he proceeded to do a strip dance for Mindy. I was like, I had to take off my glasses and clean it because I was like, oh my God. He was on some Magic Mike level. It was on point, Danny. You go, Mindy. You hold on to Dr. Danny. Okay, so I'm excited for season 3. So we're just going to have to be patient, see what happens, see how the relationship between Mindy and Danny progresses. Hopefully they stay together forever because I'm a romantic at heart. Don't tell anybody lies. Shh. Hi. Okay, so now we're on to Sons of Anarchy, season 7, episode 2, and it was called, what? Tail and Soil. No, Toil and Till. What am I talking about? Crazy. I'm not going to spend long talking about Sons of Anarchy because Sons of Anarchy at this point in time is driving me insane. The lies that I think Gemma has told, so many lies that she's starting to believe her own lies. Yeah, of course. Okay, no problem. Yes, I'll just keep lying and everything will be okay. And her lies are now culminating to this apocalyptic showdown that is eventually going to happen between the motorcycle club and the triad. I mean, Jax, and I understand Jax is hurting because, his wife was murdered, and of course, why wouldn't you believe your mother when she tells you that, yeah, that's the guy that, killed your wife, and obviously there was a hit out on your wife. Why wouldn't you believe your mother if she told you that? No. Jax isn't known for his investigative work, so he's just going to go and, yes, they took the love of his life away, so he's going to destroy Lynn's world. And I'm like, I don't think Jax at this point in time is thinking clearly. I think he thinks that the end justifies the means, and if it means betraying people who trust him totally to get his end result, then fine. He killed those two guys who helped him out to take on the triad. He goes and he kills them, to set them up. And I was like, dude, that's... Yeah, like I said, I'm not going to spend too long talking about Sons of Anarchy because it is just a big pile of crazy that is going to culminate to a showdown of just, it's going to be bloody and guns and crazy. And Juice. If I was Juice, my ass would have been in Australia by now. Like, I would have cut out of the country. I would have been in Australia. As a matter of fact, no, I would end up in New Zealand. I would be like hanging out with whatever. I'd be just chilling on the beach somewhere. Change my name. Marry a New Zealander. Yeah, New Zealander, whatever. And just completely I understand it's your family and blah. I ain't finna die. No. And the rate at which Jax is going, bodies are just going to be dropping. Like last week, I was like, I think only 6 people are gonna die. That was like half the amount of people that actually died. The upcoming episode, okay, I'm gonna say 7 people are gonna die next episode. 7 people, yeah. We'll see what happens. It's gonna be bloody and crazy as usual. So all we can do is wait and see what happens. And I'm just hoping that Gemma just gets hers in the end. Like, that's all I'm hoping for. Like, now that I don't have Joffrey to hate, like, I need to hate on Gemma because she just annoys the crap out of me. She just, ugh. Yeah. Until next week. Okay, so we have Haven, season 5, episode 2, which is called Speak No Evil. And if you saw the episode, you know the lip stitching, eye stitching, ear stitching. Ooh, that was pretty painful. But this Moira chick, ooh, she is dangerous, very dangerous. Murdering people for clothes. You just I didn't know pens could be so dangerous. Well, they did say the pen is mightier than the sword, but wow. I know that I don't remember the police guy's name. I'm so tired. Yeah, cute police guy. I know deep down he's like, Audrey's still in there somewhere, and he has all this hope that he's gonna get back Audrey, and I'm like, man, I don't know. That seems I don't know. But I felt for Duke. Losing Jessica, I mean, you knew he loved Jessica, and he had this, he wanted to spend his life with Jessica. You could see that. And why can't Duke have a bit of happiness, man? Like, why? You always have to take away Duke's joy. Jeez. Can't the man just get a little joy in his life? Always sadness with Duke. Always. But Dwight's no leader of the Guardian because I guess they did a coup and was like, listen, one day you're in, the next day you're out. My horrible Heidi Klum impression. Anyway, and they're like, be gone. We want Dwight to be, I'm like, well, Dwight got his big boy pants on now, so hopefully Dwight can get some stuff done. I don't know exactly what Dwight's plan is or what he's gonna do. I don't know, maybe he's gonna kill more. I have no idea what his plans are, but clearly he's gonna try to do something at least. It's at the end when Moira got slapped out totally unconscious by that tree branch. First of all, how is she not dead? Or like broken something? That was a pretty hefty slap with the tree branch. But it's in the end when Audrey like appeared from her subconscious and was like pleading for help, and I'm like, that's just more pretending. And it was like, oh crap, it's not. It's really Audrey like coming out from somewhere within, trying to, well, we hope that it's Audrey calling out from somewhere within. So let's see what happens next week. It's gonna be crazy because he went away with Moira instead of waiting for Dwight and the rest of the people to come. So I'm sure they're not going to be amused by that at all. So I'm looking forward to next week because it's probably going to be a lot of arguments and a lot of, so you're betraying us just like that, huh? Okay, that's how I picture it, and that's why I'm not a writer. Okay, so last but not least, we have Z Nation. that premiered last week Friday, I believe. Yeah, last week Friday. So where this Friday was episode 2, and it was called Fracking Zombies. Um, I'm still a little on the fence about Z Nation. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if maybe because I'm biased because I'm a huge Walking Dead fan. So any other any other TV show that has zombies to me has to come pretty really really good. Like um, there's the one on BBC America with the zombies, but they took a whole they took a different and total spin on the zombie genre, which I thought was brilliant. Z Nation is like, you know, to me, Z Nation is like, you know, those sci-fi movies that come on Saturdays. You know, those guilty pleasure kind of TV movies like Sharktopus versus Crocosaurus Rex or something. That's is Z Nation kind of reminds me of that, like, you know, this like random, fast paced, you know, things are happening, zombie, 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 you know. So, I mean, this episode, they were trying to get Petrol to take Patient Z, as I like to call him, because in the show, they came up with a cure, and he's the only person who seemed to have successfully been infected by zombies and has not turned into a zombie. So, you know, he's pretty much like the miracle man. And they're trying to get Petrol to get him to somewhere to, you know, doctors can be like, oh my God, we found a cure. I mean, it's an okay watch. You know, Friday night, you have nothing to do, it's on, you watch it, you know. I don't know if I'm going to make it through all of season 1, to be honest, because Walking Dead returns October 12th, and there are other shows that are going to start showing on Friday nights, and Z Nation hasn't dug into me for me to say, okay, I'm going to put aside those other shows to watch Z Nation. It's more like, I have to watch those other shows. I can put Z Nation aside. So hopefully, as season 1 goes on, they're gonna really grab into me and keep me. But so far, I'm like, you know, it's more like one of those. I'm more feeling like I have nothing to do and it's on. Let me watch it instead of, oh my God, Z Nation is on. I must watch this. You know, so we'll see what happens. So see you guys next week. There are a lot of shows premiering next week, so I'm going to have a lot of stuff to talk about next week and try to, you know, catch up on. So here's to hoping I don't go crazy trying to cram everything into one thing. So thank you for watching, and see you guys next week.